Olympic Stadium, one of the most ecologically sound structures in the whole of world athletics. This stadium really is state-of-the-art. 80,000 in capacity and beautiful on the eye. Second attempt. Well, this athlete seemed to struggle there in slowing down enough to hit the board. Maybe he's in the wrong event. This isn't the 100 meters. No jump on this occasion, just sprinted through the board there. Something went wrong. It's always crucial that the athletes get high up in the air to be able to reach long into the pit. His speed was locked in, but maybe it was too quick. Maybe just overcooked it because he couldn't hit the board. Well, took off too early there, and that cost value. Years of preparations since Beijing, and these athletes now must be ready. Any injuries, any doubts must be shoved clear from their mind. This is a massive throw, nearly 70 meters. It's all going to come down to this, the delivery.
Foul.
And how does that impact on the scoreboard after 2 rounds? Well, technically, that was all over the place. That's a foul throw. One of the key things to the technique of throwing a discus is to impart as much spin on it as possible. The greater the spin, the greater the gyroscopic stability.
Foul.
Well, that throw won't count, I'm afraid to say. There's a foul, and that's evident. That's a foul throw, and it's back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. Well, this is the final attempt for this athlete. Well, that went wrong, and badly wrong, so it's a foul. Terrific atmosphere, and this really should bring the best out of these athletes. Everything right technically, good hitch, great kick, good landing. And in the end, in a spray of sand, this athlete really is closing in on history. Well, that'll be a foul as he sprints through the board and into the pit. Well, that's going to be a no jump, and there was a big problem in the run-up, and this is a worry. Needs to fix it for the next attempt. Well, the rhythm was off, missed the board, and didn't even follow through with the jump. Oh dear, there was something dramatically wrong there. Didn't even attempt the jump. Well, no attempt there, and understandably so. Rhythmically, something went wrong on the way to the board, and then the next thing, he was sprinting through the sand. Well, that's This is the Olympic Stadium. Welcome. One of the most sustainable ever built. The lower bowl is set into the existing landscape, meaning less need for steel. Oh my, this is a massive throw. This is going to be close to a world record. Well, that throw just didn't work out, and that'll be a foul. Round number 3. Well, something went wrong there, and that's going to be a foul. A super start to this competition. First place at the midway point shows this athlete is all about the business of winning a gold medal. Well, a slight problem with this one. There's no point measuring it. That throw won't count because it's a foul. That's a foul. Well, that's poor. Can't hit the net with the discus. You've got to get it out. Well, plenty to think about after that last attempt, but a lot of technical issues need sorting out here. That was a foul. Well, this is the Olympic Stadium, and next a time to celebrate as they take... Plenty of crowd support here. They're all ready to get this event underway. Set. They're off. Lengthening that stroke as well. Powerful swimmer. Leading is Switzerland. China in second. In third, it's Brazil. The last few meters, Switzerland finished first. They qualified for the final. Second place to Germany, and China take third. That sees them qualify. Welcome to the Olympic Stadium in London then for the men's 200 meters qualifying. 8 athletes, half a lap of the track. One bend in the back straight. That's what these athletes are looking at. That's 50 meters disappearing. Very close to the front as we approach the midway point. Very tight between these. Leading is Switzerland. France in second. New Zealand in third place. Now into the closing stages. Switzerland finish first. They qualify for the final. France in second. And into the final in third, it's New Zealand. Well, that was a good... This is the sprinters' equivalent of the 100 meters in swimming. 50 meters, one length of the pool. Here we go. Powerfully built, really strong stroker. Switzerland are out in front. In second place, China. In third place, Ireland. Into the stretch, who's going to touch first? It's goal for Switzerland. Second place on the podium, Germany takes silver. Well, this is the crowning glory as now the athletes take to the podium. Welcome to the Olympic Stadium for the running of the men's 200 meters final. Set. And we're off. Really forcing the leaders to go hard into their stride in the early stages. Approaching halfway. Switzerland lead the way. In second, it's France. In third, it's New Zealand. Going for gold in the 200. A gold medal for Switzerland. It's silver for France. Bronze for New Zealand. And the scoreboard shows that's a gold medal performance. Well, this is the moment where we can enjoy success, and certainly they'll be doing that on the podium. venue, great choice of venue for the Olympic archery. So many historic moments here, and now today the opportunity for one of these athletes to walk away with a gold medal and for them to get their name in the history books. Bingo, just what the doctor ordered. This is the final arrow of end number 1. 8 more to the total. Always good to get on the leaderboard in the first round. End 2, arrow 1. Perfect, right down the middle, just what the doctor ordered. This is the 5th arrow. So close to a 10, that's a 9. Arrow number 3. Just outside the yellow, that's worth 8. Halfway through then, and the scoreboard is a welcome sight for this athlete, proudly sitting on top of the leaderboard. So close to the maximum, that's 9. Arrow number 2. Right down the middle, 10 points. This is the final arrow in end number 3. That's 8. Well, here's the scoreboard at the end of that round, and it shows first place. And this really is a sport where millimeters count. End 4, arrow 2. 10. Well, that arrow's worth 10. 2 gone, 1 arrow to go. 10. That's a 10. Tennis taking centre stage then as we look forward to this, as do a capacity crowd. This should be a great matchup.
Great work to take the point. Now what can they do from here?
Return to serve. 1-1.
Well, some great play out there on the table. He takes the point, and I'm sure he takes a lot of confidence from that as well. Well, we're all witnessing a fantastic game out there, but he takes the point, and quite rightly.
3-2.
Differences are just starting to show, and he's building up a small lead now.
2-4.
Well, after all of that, they get the point, and look what it means to them.
2-5.
Well, you really can see confidence starting to build now. After another point added to the table, it's a big lead.
6-2.
Well, that's game 1 complete now. And is it going to be a straight 2-0 victory ahead of us? Oh, he's got to be pleased with that. The point's his. They're piling the pressure on. They take the point. Where can they go from here?
To serve. 2-0. 2-1. Return to serve. 2-2.
Well, he's really got the crowd on side now. He wins that point. Can he keep it going? Well, he's leading now, but it really is only by a small margin. It's still all to play for. Good, solid play to take the point there. Can he build on it now? He's really piling on the pressure now. It's another point 1, and it's developing into a good lead.
2-6.
Well, he really will be...
Welcome to Lord's Cricket Ground. For many years, this has been the scene of some great Ashes success for both England and Australia. But now a chance for somebody to win a medal in the Olympic archery. This is arrow number 2 for this athlete. 10. This is the 3rd arrow. That's 9. That is an outstanding performance on the first end. Top of the leaderboard, and the others know just how well they're going to have to go to get back in this. 9 for that arrow. Draw your bow. End 2, arrow 2. Arrow number 3. It's a golden arrow, 10 points. Stirring stuff as that round comes to a close, and the scoreboard tells it all. A huge lead in this one. The inner red, 8 points. Tiny adjustment required. This is the final arrow in this end. Bang on, 10. Let's have a look at the scoreboard at the end of that round and look at this lead. It really is commanding at this stage. 9 points. Good shot. Second arrow. In the red, not bad. One good shot here wins the tournament. In the yellow, a great way to finish this end. But that's a great finish. Both hands in the air. The performance deserving of a gold medal, and now the ceremony to celebrate. Welcome. This is the Excel London for the gold medal match in the men's table tennis.
Well, some great technique on display, and the point is quite rightly his after that. Setting the court alive with their play. Absolutely deserved that point.
0-2.
Oh, after that mistake, he really does look to the team bench for some answers. Oh, that really is a great point one. He has to take confidence from that.
3-1.
Wow, that backhand, what a joy to watch.
4-1.
Brings the backhand shot into play. Great pressure from the other side of the table. He just wasn't up to scratch there.
2-4.
Good work for the point, good use of the table.
2-5.
Well, that's another point on the board, and it's developing into a good lead here for him.
Switzerland to serve. 6-2.
Well, game one complete now. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. It really could get interesting from here. Oh, he really is starting to play to the crowd now, and they are responding. What a fantastic point one. Has he got more of that in the locker? Great play from him to win the point.
2-0.
Oh, great to see. He wins the point there with some fantastic approach play. Well, he really is starting to dominate the match now. Another point won as he extends his lead. Playing so well there and quite rightly take the point as a result. Oh, he's just starting to frustrate his opponent that little bit more. He takes the point and he's building in confidence.
6-0.
Oh, he seemed a long way out of position there. There was just no way he was going to return it.
Point. 6-1.
So the rally really starting to take shape. So there we go then. That's the match over. And he takes the victory by winning 2-0.
Well, after such a terrific competition. Welcome along then. This is Horse Guards Parade. The next event is the women's beach volleyball.
Absolutely fantastic play on court today. The crowd are on their feet with that point one. Precision play on court, real teamwork. They deserve the point. Well, you just can't afford to do that at this level. A bad serve means they lose the point. That shot straight down the middle wins the point for them. What terrific play we're all witnessing right now. What a display of beach volleyball on court. They deservedly win that point. First set out the way then. Can they go on to win it in the second? What an absolutely terrific shot down the line to win the point for this team. They've got to be pleased with that. And there you go, a shot straight down the middle. That really was a well-earned point for this team. Precision play, real teamwork, deserve that point. That point extends the lead even further. Can they continue this momentum? Well, a very...
Welcome to the Lee Valley White Water Centre for the qualifying rounds of the men's kayaking. The next section is Piccadilly Circus. That's fast through the first time check, sails through another gate. While passing these gates with ease. Very impressive through 2 checkpoints. Needs to go with the flow through Stonehenge. Very little to talk about in the way of penalties on this run. It's been very good. At the third time check, things looking good. Fighting for their place in this competition. Next up, it's Big Ben. Hit that last gate. Welcome to Horse Guards Parade. It dates back to 1745, but these days looks more like a beach with the sand that's arrived for the 2012 games.
Well, a point lost there. They really can't afford many more of those. They've got to pick it up now. Both teams seem to be in control at the moment. What a great shot, straight down the middle. The point's quite rightly theirs. They're working so hard for this. What an awesome display of beach volleyball on court today. That's a point won and a point on the board for them. the pressure on their opponents. They take the point. This is what the crowd came to see. Such a tight game here. Just a small lead. Pressure's starting to build on our teams who can hold their concentration. And of course, that first set now means they take the lead. Wow, what fantastic play there. And the winner comes with a shot straight down the middle. The crowd go wild and they respond. What a point won. Absolutely fantastic display of beach volleyball. They take the point. And wow, that lead just continues to get bigger after every single point. What a strong performance there. A clear win in the end. 2-0.
This is a proud moment for this athlete. Welcome back then to the Lee Valley White Water Centre for the final of the men's kayak. This really will be a good test of these athletes. Clean through that last gate, on the way to Piccadilly Circus then. Some brilliant time at this stage, needs to keep to that. Through that gate, no problems at all. This is almost a perfect run the way he's negotiating these gates. Safely through another gate. The fewer the penalties, the greater the chance of winning a medal. Time check 3, paddling really hard, and that's why this run's so good. Approaching Big Ben now. Paddling hard as he crosses the line. What a proud moment this is for everybody in the arena here. Then for the start of the qualifying rounds of the men's Keirin, one of my favourite events on the Olympic calendar. This really brings in the sense of competition along with the brutal power of a sprint finish. Over 2 kilometres, these riders are going to be paced, and then with about 700 metres to go, the pacer will leave the track, and it will be down to the athletes to make some noise as they all try and get across that line first. Starting to sprint as this pace really is wound on here. Could get physical out there as now they come down the home straight. This is where they're going for qualification. Leading is Switzerland. USA second. Under 100 metres to go. Switzerland finish first. They qualify for the final. USA qualify in second. Third place for France. Looks so... Currently used as an exhibition and conference centre, the ExCeL London will prove to be one of the most versatile venues at the whole of the Games. Really has to focus on this. Drives through his legs. Now are his arms strong enough to keep this up? 3 lights out, and that's a perfectly acceptable attempt. Crowd like it. But if he doesn't get this right, he'll be very disappointed. Seems to be struggling here, and that really was too heavy for him. Didn't manage to even get it off the floor. Don't know whether there's an injury problem. Well, this is the final attempt for this athlete. We couldn't get him to budge. Such a strange effort, that. Let's have... Keirin is a massive event in Japan, and those aspiring athletes who would like to turn professional have an opportunity to go to a special school. 10% of the applicants who are accepted then undergo a strict 15-hour-a-day training regime. Those who pass the graduation exams are then approved and become eligible for professional Keirin races in Japan. It just shows how demanding this event is. 15 hours a day training, that's got to take its toll on your body. Now this is where the sprinters come to the fore. It's very physical out there. This is it now, the final lap. Everything but everything is needed from this field. Switzerland are in first place. In second place, France. Still moving well off the seat and starting to sprint as we go into the final bend. It's goal for Switzerland. France take second, China take bronze. Well, that's a good performance. There's no denying that as we take another look at the replay. Well, the crowd rise, they bounce in delight because now we're going to have a... Welcome along then. The next event is the weightlifting, and this crowd is at fever pitch. They're ready for the action, so let's press on. Needs a good snatch here. Well, doesn't manage to lift anything here, and that's a real worry. Round number 2 then. How does the approach change here?
200.0 kilograms.
Looks confident here to me. Such a powerful athlete. Now, has he got the strength to hold it above his head? Well, he'll be in with contention with that last lift. Well, he really is in with a chance of a medal, but needs to stack some more weight on this bar. Well, obviously the nerves are at an absolute premium here. Well, here's the replay. Stadium rises here to salute 3 fine competitors. We are then at the Olympic Stadium for the qualifying rounds of the men's shot put. Another good crowd in for this one. Good conditions too. Barely a breath of wind as these athletes preparing for their opportunity to make the Olympic final. They'll be happy with that. Well, here's a summary after the first attempts.
Foul.
Let's have another look at the leaderboard then at the end of round 2. Well, the crowd appreciate it, but I think he knows he can throw further. Well, that's the end of the round, and comfortably in the lead here. It really has been an impressive performance. Well, he likes that. It's been a good performance. This is a tremendous shot put event. Great competition. think he's quite happy with that performance. Well, let's take a check on the scoreboard, and there's good news, lying in first place. Well, I'm sure this Swiss athlete will be very happy with that attempt. Very good. Welcome to this beautiful Olympic stadium built specifically for these games. This really is the jewel of the crown. Absolutely sold out. What a venue this is. Crowd responding to that. They'll be over the moon with that start. Well, the crowd definitely up for this event. Round two.
Foul.
Goodness me, what a scoreboard that is. Third round of the javelin now.
Foul.
Halfway through then, and the scoreboard is a welcome sight for this athlete, proudly sitting on top of the leaderboard.
Foul.
Well, 4 rounds gone, let's take another look at the leaderboard. Starts the run now.
Foul.
Stirring stuff as that round comes to a close, and the scoreboard tells it all. A huge lead in this one.
Foul.
Well, this athlete's happy. Next up at the Olympic Stadium then, medals are on the line, and it will be on the infield. It's the final of the men's shot put. A huge shot of over 22 metres. And it's a great start to the competition for Switzerland. Well, the crowd will react to that quite rightly. Well, this is a terrific shot put event. A number of different contenders that could all take home a medal here. Well, that seemed a bit of a struggle. It was disjointed. And the fans like that. A wonderful performance so far, and the results on the scoreboard are just as electrifying. It is a terrific lead that this athlete takes from here. Well, that went up and out there, and the technique at the end was very good, and that makes it a decent shot here. 5th attempt now. Decent trajectory, this one, as it launches out. I'm sure the athlete from Switzerland will feel that that was a good throw. Well, that's not bad at all. And the fans in the stadium delighted with that as we look at the final standings. Fully deserving of the gold medal. This is the moment where finally... Look at the Olympic Stadium. It really does look splendid. Another perfect day at the 2012 Games. The next event is the final of the javelin. Quite rightly jumping for joy. That's close to a world record.
Foul.
Well, hasn't even managed to throw here. And this is the Olympic Games. All the preparation. And to fail like this is just embarrassing.
Foul.
Well, obviously the nerves are at an absolute premium here. Well, this is the 4th round when the athletes are fully warmed up. The nerves have gone. You expect the better throws here. Well, hasn't even managed to throw here. And this is the Olympic Games. All the preparation. And to fail like this is just embarrassing. Well, hasn't even managed to throw here. And this is the Olympic Games, all the preparation. And to fail like this is just embarrassing.
Foul.
Well, obviously the nerves are at an absolute premium here. Well, it's time now to crown the Olympic champion. The flags fly.